Hey guys, today in this video, I'm going to talk to you about FreshBooks and how to use it. So FreshBooks is actually an accounting software and it's usually beneficial for those who are running a small scale business or a medium scale business, and there are a lot of things that you can do here on FreshBooks. So things like invoicing, accounting, payments, expenses, time trackings, projects, reports. You can do all these things here on FreshBooks. So without much ado, let's get started. The first thing that you need to do is you have to click here, but let me just explore this. No, that's not important. So you have to click here and you have to write your email and password, or you can sign up through Google. I'll just do that. You can log in through any of your existing email. Continue. So once when you're here, you have to write your personal information. So I'll just do that. And then once when you fill in your personal information, you have to write about your company. So I'll do that and get back to you. So once when you fill in information about your business, you are taken to the home screen. And this is actually the home screen of FreshBooks. You can see there are a variety of things that we can tweak or change and use to operate here on FreshBooks. So the first thing that you need to do is you have to go here to clients, because you need to start everything from a client. So once when you're here, you can see they have very informative things as well, some infographics on your revenue and stuff like that. And there's this option of adding a client. So we're going to click here and we could write information about our client. I'll just do that. So after filling information about the client, you can also set reminders, charge late fee, currency and language, in invoice attachment. That's up to you. You can also add the address of the client, mobile phone and business phone as well. And once when you click save, you're going to have a new client. So I have this new client called Hannah Baker, and she is from Hannah Aesthetics. So after having this client, the next thing that you're going to do is you have to go ahead to invoice. And then you have to add a new invoice. So you can see this is the invoice tab. You can drag your logo here and put your logo right here. And then you have to select a client because you need to send an invoice to a client, which is pretty obvious. So let me just select a client. So this is my client, and you can change the due date here. I'm going to select 3. Yeah, so this will be the due date. And to add an invoice, you have to add something. So for example, I rented Hannah my Prado SUV, and the rate was, the total expense of the Prado was 5,000 rupees. So I gave her 2 Prados for 1 day. That means 10,000 rupees. So this is going to be the invoice. We can also add invoices, further invoices. I also gave her a sedan car, and just one sedan car, and it was for 3,000. You can also add taxes if you want, but here I won't. So this is the invoice. This is the total value. You can also add attachments if you want, but this is the general invoice. You can click save. You can also select if you want to add a process of accepting payments online, but that's totally up to you. So you can see that you have an invoice right here, and it's for 13,000. I'll go back here just to show you some things. Like I was saying, that you can add the option of accepting payments online, which is a very useful feature that they have, and you can connect either your Stripe, your Visa card, Apple Pay, anything that you want. So I would say this is something very important. And you can also set reminders if you want to add any reminder. You can customize the invoice style. You can also add invoice attachments if you want. That's totally up to you. So this was something which I wanted to tell you. So now we have this invoice right here in the name of Hannah Baker. We also have this payment option that you can use, add invoice payment, and then you have to type in your invoice, and then you have to add up a payment date, payment type, how you're going to do it, cash, checkout, bank transfer, and then you can add an invoice payment as well. Now you can also add company expenses here, which is something very important to keep a track, So let's just create a new expense. And this is, for example, if you have had expenses for, I would say, accident insurance, meals and entertainment. For example, this is for the meals of the drivers that I send. And then we're going to add the expense, meals for the drivers of my car, of my vehicles. And for example, the day I gave 3 of my cars to Hannah, that meant I had 3 drivers. So the meals expense for these 3 drivers was 1,500 rupees. You can change it to USD if you want, like currency. You can change currency anytime. That's not a problem. But I'll do it in rupees. So that's how you make an invoice. And I love the look of it. It looks like, a real expense sheet. And you can assign it to a client or a project if you want. You can make it recurring expense. For example, if you are getting these expenses on a regular basis, so you can make it recurring. That's totally up to you. So that's how you make an expense sheet. So coming here, you can see you can add projects. You can add, a couple of more projects if you want. You can create a new project. You could assign a project manager to your new project. So in this tab, we can add further projects. Now coming down to time tracking, this is for billable hours. If you are giving a service which has billable hours, so you can track your time from this time tracking thing. So let me just do it. For example, if I am working for Hannah Baker and Hannah told me to make an itinerary, let me just add it. So I'm making this itinerary for Hannah, and it took me like 2 hours to make this itinerary. So this is how you use the feature of time tracking and add billable hours. It took you 2 hours, so you're going to add 2, and then you're going to click this. So you see, now you have add 2 hours, and you can time track and add billable hours. So this was it. I hope you found this software and this tutorial informative and very useful. So this was it for today. I hope that you liked the video. I'll be back with some more video. Thank you so much.